What up, good people?
Good people.
I am the man, J Bone.
And your boy Mills.
We are two regular brothers.
Man, just doing the podcast.
Just two regular brothers doing the podcast, man.
That's all we're doing.
A lot of things. Busy weekend. Busy weekend.
Yeah.
This past weekend and this
Last
weekend.
Yeah.
Last week was the Super Bowl. Last weekend was the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know, it's become a big
Major
topic of discussion.
Major topic.
And I think we all know why.
Because they're not like us.
Yeah,
they're not like us.
Right. The halftime performance of Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah. All the symbolic meanings.
Seemed to upset a lot of people.
Man, yeah, they mad.
In your opinion, Mills, man, what are people upset about? And what people you think upset? I mean, who you think is actually upset about the
Well, you probably got
Super Bowl?
You got a different couple of genres that might be upset about this. You got the older people who don't understand or like rap music.
Okay.
Then you probably got he probably was offended by a couple of Caucasians who thought that maybe his symbolism was too much.
Okay.
Then you probably got a couple of black people who hating against him and mad because of the way he did his halftime show.
Okay. All right, so let's break that down. So the first group you said was a lot of older people who probably just don't like rap music.
Yeah, and that could be either white or black.
That's true. That's very true. It could be white or black.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
That's very true. All right, so you got a segment of people that, just generational gap caused some lack of interest.
Right. Yeah.
What
is this? Who? Kendrick who? You know what I mean? So I know you got a lot of that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because I done seen a couple of spunky older people who hey, might be in the kitchen like this here.
It's definitely a lot of them out there, but you're right, man. I mean, on the whole. Most of them not going to be feeling that. And I probably didn't understand what he was saying.
They want to see Frank Sinatra come back alive and goddamn perform the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
All right, so to me, we can just discount that group.
Yeah, let's take them out.
Because, I mean, if they didn't understand, I ain't knocking them and I ain't mad at them for not understanding.
Yeah.
It's a generational gap there, man.
Definitely.
So. All right, the second group, though, you said was white people that just wasn't feeling that.
I've heard a couple of things like, well, there wasn't no Caucasian performers, dancers, etc. You know what I mean? That they didn't think that he should be talking about slavery during a halftime show, and the symbolism of the flag, and a couple of things.
Right. Okay. Now, with that group, I mean, just my opinion, I think that's the group that could be slightly racist.
Could be.
Yeah,
Could be.
So they were completely uncomfortable with the
whole performance.
Yeah, with the use of all black people.
Yeah.
Because to me, man, this is just my personal opinion, man.
Man, it's Black History Month, right?
And this is what this is what I learned though, Jamel, man. See, I used to think that because of the stuff that black people went through, all the racist stuff that we done went through, that we the issue that got something. We the ones, they got something.
We ain't did nothing. We ain't did nothing.
No, I used to think that we were the ones who had an issue with race. We the ones that always make everything about, white, black. But what I'm learning, man, what I learned a long time ago, actually, is that the people who have an issue with color are the ones who are racist. The white people, in general, racist white people, not all white people.
No.
Not all white people.
Not all white people.
But racist white people are the ones who have an issue with color.
Yeah.
It's all about color to them. You can't do this just because of your color, and everything's about color.
Which is such a misconception, bro, because I mean, just, not trying to use the power of blackness, but if you look into most of your scientific research and I don't know, even the cultivation and everything in America, it came from black people.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
You know what I mean? Inventions that they wasn't given credit for and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I mean, every musical genre, it comes from black people.
Gospel, country, yeah,
exactly. Folk,
bluegrass.
yeah,
you know what I mean?
it all. I mean, that's a fact. And
I wish people would just stop because that's where it becomes an issue. Just let what is be.
Right. Right.
Because if you start diving into it and discover the truth and don't want to, be like, yeah, well, that is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You got a problem with yourself, bro. This is the truth. This is where it came from. You understand what I'm saying? This is where it came from,
But it seemed like, that group that we're talking about right now, they don't want to admit that fact. They don't want to admit that truth, Yeah. And the crazy thing to me personally,
it's like rock and roll, man. They didn't like rock and roll, man. They thought people was devils listening to rock and roll.
No, but I mean, like the stuff that this group now don't want to talk about. There was a time when that same group, their ancestors would have been very, very proud of what they are denying.
Yeah.
Like, this is exactly how it is.
Yeah.
Yep, this happened. Yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
And we did that because, and what? So what? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And now that same, the ancestors of that same group, that small group, because like I said, I ain't talking about all white people. The ancestors of that group don't want to admit that that's what it was, it's just amazing to me.
Being in the position that I'm in, I can't really see nobody deny the facts, man. I mean,
right.
It ain't been too long since we done been having people assassinated in their tribes.
Yeah, that was the to me that
50 years, 60 years.
Yeah, 50, 60 years.
That really ain't a long time.
Long time at all.
That really ain't a long time.
Just 50 or 60 years ago, it was cool to do whatever you wanted to do to black people.
Yeah.
And
that's not really a long time.
That includes murder.
And for somebody to rush you to get over those emotions and feelings is preposterous.
It is.
Oh, no, you should let that go. Well, I mean, a lot of people ain't let it go and they ain't gonna let it go. So
yeah, man.
We're gonna move past that. And now, what was you saying about as far as not meaning to interrupt you or cut you off, but what were you saying as far as the reason why you think that these people feel that way?
Well, they feel that way because what I've always been saying, man. I mean, the country was built on slavery. That's just a fact. And there was a period of time when the country wasn't ashamed of that.
So they were mostly shocked by what he was saying in his performance.
Yeah, they don't want to hear.
40 acres and a
yeah, they don't want to. They don't want to hear that the country was built on the backs of slaves,
Mm-hmm.
Which at a point in time when the country was not ashamed to say that.
They built the White House
during the Jim Crow era.
They built the White House. I know that.
They that's what happened, and y'all should be happy because we actually brought y'all over from being primitive people, which wasn't true either, but that's what they were saying, that's the brainwashing that took place,
Yeah.
And then, afterwards, when we finally fought for equality, that was a battle because it was like, y'all should be happy.
They still fighting for equality.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, when we was fighting for equality, that group of people was highly upset. Like, how dare y'all? How dare y'all want to be able to come to the front door of the restaurant when we freed y'all ass?
Yeah.
Y'all was slaves.
Yeah.
We freed y'all ass. How dare y'all all of a sudden now y'all want to do all that? Now y'all doing too much.
Right.
You know, that was the feeling. Now y'all doing too much, man. Y'all going too far. Y'all moving too fast. Let's let things take time, you know. And again, that's the symbolism with the performance, you know. You're not conforming to what we telling y'all to do, you know. So to me, that's what they were upset about. They hate to see the reality, you know.
Right.
And despite the reality, man, as a people, man, we ain't like, you know, that's the crazy thing. We ain't like doing nothing about it. We like to vent, and that's it.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't hurt or feel no certain way because of the way somebody else feels.
Mm-hmm.
If I did, I would have probably put on my suit and walked and got on my coffin a long time ago. I really don't live off what other people say.
No, I don't either. But we just talking about the performance. You know, we talking about
that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm saying.
And why there's a certain group of people that was upset about the performance.
Oh, okay.
You know, and my thing
we got that off. I understood totally why they was upset. But I mean, it ain't. I don't want to give no energy to they cause because it's stupid to me.
Yeah, and I just like I said, and that's my whole point of bringing up the fact that there's one group of people that are so consumed about race, you know, because all the other Super Bowl performances, with the exception of a few people like Michael Jackson, they were all, you know, white performances, man, and black people didn't complain about that, man. You know what I mean? We didn't complain, you know. Now you have Kendrick doing all black performance. Ain't no okay with no black people. But it's been plenty of Super Bowl performance with all white people, and you didn't hear black people complaining about that, man.
Yeah, but I don't know what the criteria of the Super Bowl, how they pick the people who gonna be in the Super Bowl.
I don't either.
Halftime show.
Like you, man, I really don't care, you know.
Yeah. I don't know what the criteria is, how they pick them, but what I'm saying is, knowing that these people are artists, they should give them the freedom to express their art the way that they feel desired.
Yep, and I totally agree. And I think that the fan base has got a right to, you know, be happy when their performance come on.
I mean, I heard a lot of cheers.
But you know, if
I didn't hear no boos actually.
If a big time country star, you know, is performing next year, I might not watch the halftime performance. But
that's because that's not what you like.
That's just me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're a regular person.
But I'm not gonna be all upset and make
tweeting shit.
Yeah, tweeting, making this is the worst performance, Super Bowl performance of all time.
That's your opinion.
Yeah, it's your opinion,
people
man.
Entitled, people entitled to their opinion, but they got an opinion like they got an asshole. That's the one thing everybody got in common.
And that's my biggest thing, man. I think it's the problem we with the country right now. We getting away from what the country's supposed to be about, man. It's supposed to be about. It's supposed to be a melting pot of all people, all type of cultures.
Yeah, I just
you know what I mean. Yeah, and if it's
another sports event,
and if it's a performance that don't match with your culture, you just don't watch it.
Turn it off. Go make some macaroni salad.
Yeah, man, just don't watch it, man. Yeah,
make some macaroni salad or another goddamn batch of hot wings.
Yeah, I don't understand what the big uproar is, except there's a certain group. The uproar is different, and it's an uproar for a reason. You know what I mean?
Hey, so most sports, you've been watching because we still in the presence of it because the game ain't came on yet. But you've been watching the All-Star Weekend.
Yes, I have, man.
Man, have you been impressed or unimpressed?
That's an excellent transition, Mel.
Yeah.
And
this our sports edition.
This is a sports edition.
Sports edition.
We started with the Super Bowl. Now we're moving on to the dunk contest.
Dunk contest, 3-point skills challenge, all that.
And I think it's an excellent transition, man, because we had
a
white male win the dunk contest for the 3rd straight year in a row.
And Black History Month too.
Black History Month. They say white boys can't jump. White man can't jump.
He can jump a little bit.
He can jump.
He can jump.
He can definitely jump. He got hops. He got hops.
We talking about that boy. What's his name? He got a
Mac McClung.
Yeah,
Mac McClung.
Yeah, he kind of nice with it.
Played college ball at Texas Tech and then transferred to Georgetown. Finished out his career.
Okay.
I believe that was the.
But he went straight to the G League, Orlando Magic G League.
No, he went to the NBA, and I think he had cut, and then he went to the G League.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he didn't make the league, but then now I think he's in the league now. I think he plays for Orlando.
You think he's been practicing all year and not doing nothing with his team just for these dunk contests?
I mean, you could tell he practiced.
Personal success.
He's been practicing.
His personal success.
He's been practicing, man. Yeah. Definitely.
He cool. I think some of the things that was impressive. You know, what you think about the new changes they done put to the NBA game and the qualification rounds and all this?
Oh, for the see, I got a different opinion, man. Because see, what they trying to do, man, is they trying to force the players to play hard in the All-Star games, man. That's what it is. That's what all these little first one to what is it, 45? I think it is. First team to 45 wins first, and
yeah. But do you think that would really affect the ticket sales? Like they sold out every year?
Yeah, they sell out every year, man, and everybody just wants to see a performance.
Yeah,
whether the performance is all dunks
and
I
would think being the NBA, the commissioners should probably think that this is a time where we really don't want them to get hurt. You know what I mean?
No, man, but that's been actually the media. I don't know if it's been the NBA pushing this, but definitely the media. The media has been pushing the fact that these dudes ain't playing hard in the All-Star games, and these All-Star games aren't good.
I thought the All-Star weekend was for the players to relax.
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be, man.
But they want a show.
Now they want the players.
The show must go on.
They want the players playing hard. You know, now they talk about how, Jordan and them. But Jordan and them did the same thing, man. They coasted them in them All-Star games, man. They turned it on in certain times.
They had one All-Star game, Magic Johnson hit a 3-point on every player in the game.
Yeah, man.
Even his teammates.
Yeah, and you going to tell me that he just, they let him shoot those 3 threes, man.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what irritates me because the older players were better at playing it off. You know what I mean? Like they were better off. They were better at making it seem like they were playing hard. But they weren't playing hard.
These young people
these young guys
they sitting in the crowd taking drinks.
Yeah, the younger guys
over there with Kevin Hart.
They ain't even trying to pretend like they playing hard.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. So we getting paid for it regardless.
Yeah, so now everybody's upset, because it's obvious that they ain't playing hard.
Yeah.
But in the All-Star game, man, them dudes never play hard, man. They waited till like the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And then in the fourth quarter, Magic and them would pick it up.
Show out.
Yeah, but the first 3 quarters, they was just putting on a show, man. And the defense.
Ain't nobody trying to get hurt.
Yeah, wasn't nobody really playing hard. But they were good at making it seem like they were playing hard.
I truthfully think the NBA starts after All-Star.
I do too, because only like 20 or 30 games left in the NBA.
Yeah.
And
everybody trying to grind the last one.
Yeah. You got to get in a position.
Especially those who ain't in no position.
Especially ones who right down at the bottom trying to make the playoffs. They balling. They balling their ass off right now.
So what did you think about the 3-point contest? It wasn't the old 3-point contest.
Nah, it was okay, man. I mean,
there was a lot of flops out there, bro. There was a lot of flops in this slam dunk competition too. I was utterly.
It's too bad Buddy Hield didn't shoot.
Man,
it's good in the last round.
In that last round, man, because he hit 31 the first round, something did. Like that.
Yeah,
he was cold. You know what I mean? But as far as I don't know. It's just the feeling of the whole. I don't know if it's because they changed everything or they trying new stuff, but it's not the same. The skills challenge wasn't even the same to me.
Nah.
They got the old player, the rookie, and team captain or some shit.
Yeah. They try to do all they can to get people to watch the All-Star game, and they try to do all they can to get the players to play hard in the All-Star game. And
so they creating more competition.
Yeah, that's why they're doing all the different changes, man. And you got certain media people like Stephen A. Smith talking about, man, if they don't play hard, they should get rid of the All-Star game.
That's stupid ass. What team he played for?
None.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man.
What difference do it make what he said?
Man, he killed me, man, because he ought to know, man.
That's a knock needle one, ain't it?
That's the big forehead dude.
Oh, yeah, I know you're talking about.
Hairline way back here, man.
Like this.
Yeah.
Talking like that.
I'm telling you.
You gonna make me believe what you saying.
Yeah, man. Just his damn opinion, man. It's crazy.
I know that ain't the one who was in that boxing
shouldn't-
with that sweatsuit on. I know that ain't the one who was boxing with that sweatsuit on, bro.
That ain't the one.
I'm gonna go look it up after this, cause I'm telling you, boy, we finna get a monitor, so we gonna be able to put y'all pictures up so y'all can see y'all self and see what we talking about, so y'all can know we ain't lying.
Right.
We gonna get to that. But yeah, you know, for the last 2 weeks, man, you know, the sports world been a little eventful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's been very.
I
very
seen a
eventful.
couple things that I liked in the celebrity basketball game too. But like I said, you know, going to the back and forth, you know, the Super Bowl had some extra things in it. You know, that was an ass whooping them boys took. Too.
Yeah, it was. They destroyed.
I was kind of surprised.
They destroyed Kansas City, man.
I'm glad it was two black quarterbacks going at each other though.
Yeah, that was good to see.
You know what I mean? It was good to see, and I think Philadelphia just got their revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Mahomes and them probably thought they was gonna be able to just coast through there because they had already been the champs.
I think they ran out at the wrong time, man. Because they got lucky all year.
Yeah.
There's a lot of games they should have lost that they didn't lose.
Yeah.
And Philly
Some flukes.
had a little bit more motivation than they did because they had lost to Kansas City before in the Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
well, not hating on none of them. You know what I mean? I think Philly definitely deserved one. You know what I mean? Like I said, I like to see. I'm glad those two quarterbacks was in some you know what I mean, melanin. You know what I mean?
Right.
Straight up. I'm glad to see that because it ain't been that in a long time in the NFL. You know what I mean? But,
Yeah.
But for the 2 weekends, they was pretty good. And like I said, you know, after we finish watching this, we can go upstairs and get on some of that All-Star, because the All-Star game ain't came on yet, so we're gonna see how this turn out. Is it 3 teams playing today?
Yeah, I think it is.
It's like 3 teams
It's
playing
confusing,
today.
man.
Yeah, it's confusing, man.
It's stupid the way it is, man.
Yeah, the way they got it set up, the brackets.
Yeah, but we're gonna go and get on out of here, man.
Yes, sir.
And like you said, check out the game.
Yeah, you know it.
And we'll get at y'all next weekend. So, like we say to y'all, man, every weekend.
Man, we out.
Out.
You know it.